Hi, Wheel of Time fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. And we're going to talk about Season 2 of Wheel of Time, Episode 8, the finale. This is part of our rewatch series. And this episode is called What Was Meant to Be. That's it. Not like what was meant to be will be. What was meant to be. Right? All right. So this episode starts 3,000 years ago, and there is always something circular. And we have Ishmael in the middle, and then Lews Therin is there with other Aes Sedai.
Forsaken? Are they?
I don't know. They were channeling, but Forsaken can channel.
Yeah, they can.
I'm
not sure if they are, though, because they're also going to get trapped. So I guess I don't know if they would be helping to trap.
Because ever since they were like, there were male Aes Sedai, I just assumed. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they may not be Forsaken because there were no, we didn't see, Lanfear there or Mogi there, but those are the only ones we know.
Right. He did say another name. Sounds like Samuel, but I don't know. We haven't met them yet, I don't think. Anyway, so Ishmael is like, kill me. Okay. But then instead he's like, no, I'm just going to trap you and seal you.
Yeah. You will be conscious but not aware or something.
That's interesting. That's a scary state
Which really sucks for any person to be in that state for thousands of years.
Insane.
Yeah, because Ishi doesn't want to... He wants to die, but forever.
Yes.
His problem is people don't just die. They get reborn again, and then they relive, the suffering.
Right. I just have to make mention, I have in my notes that he reveals to Ishmael that he's already trapped the other Forsaken as well.
Oh, okay.
So I think.
So then these are just male Aes Sedai helping to,
I
guess.
That's where you guys come in.
Oh, yeah, please.
So gracious. Thank you. So now Lanfear, she has Rand, Moraine, and Lan, and she's just leading them through the ways. And then she just kind of does this crazy little trick and
poofs them away.
Yeah. It's like, just Moraine and Lan are out, and they're on a beach somewhere.
They're out the way gate.
It looks beautiful.
Apparently, she can go even faster than that. She just doesn't want to take those two with them.
Yes. And she tells them, Moraine, raise the banner when it's time. And then, I don't think I remember her saying that before.
I don't remember either. But I remember now in watching it this time, they both have the same intention, which is to proclaim him at Falme.
True.
So I guess they're kind of in it, right?
Yeah.
She's telling Moraine what to do. Moraine was going to do it anyways.
She's like, I was going to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So this was a very satisfying moment, and I remember even watching the first time when Lan and Moraine have a reconciliation, and then she admits that she was only able to tell him that they're not equal because she always feels he's been better.
Yes.
Right? I
loved it.
Loved it when it first happened. I think I loved it even more this time because I just feel so much more for these characters now.
I know. I know. And watching the whole the bonding happen. Yeah. It was really beautiful.
Yeah. He's like, please unmask our bond. So she does. So, okay, everything's good there. We're fine. We'll come back to them, obviously. Yes. So now, I guess, present day Falme, whatever. We have Jeff from Bornhold, and he's preparing the White Cloaks to attack the Shan Chen. Did I say that right?
Who, crazily, they have a good point, right? They're slavers. So here we are. This is one of the things I love about Wheel of Time is that everyone has good intentions in their mind.
It drives me crazy.
Right? Ishi has good intentions. The White Cloaks have good intentions. The Shan Chen think they do. I mean, it's really complicated.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think ever before watching any kind of series, I feel like I definitively was like, they're the bad guys, they're the good guys. This one is the first time ever I was like, it's not good or bad.
Right.
It's like what you think is good for you, or your people, or your world, right? It's changed my life.
It's probably how real nations rationalize all the wars, all the genocide,
right?
All the terrorism, because it's a amalgam of economics, religion. It's everything.
Some people, it just seems so clear, that's horrible.
Yeah.
You're literally torturing people, enslaving people, but they're like, no, but we're doing it because, and sometimes it's, their religion, right?
We'll fight to the death and kill millions of people over it.
It's
so crazy, because I just want to be I'll just chill here.
I hate you.
Yeah, you're fine.
Bad.
Yeah, let's leave me alone.
Yeah. Okay, big ideas. Wow. Didn't know we were going to go there. Okay, so the White Cloaks, they do charge the city. They attack the Shan Chen, and then they push toward the tower. And the whole goal is to, like, incapacitate and defeat the Soldam and Damane, right? And then Rand arrives in Falme, and he sees a collared Egwene. And she's being led alongside the other Damane, right?
Her hair's cut.
Yeah. It looks so good, though.
I know.
It's so funny. When I were looking at these, like, go-ahead, like, season 3 posters and all this stuff,
it looks
like,
good.
It looks great. I'm like, oh, yeah.
My kid said that, too.
B word, cut it.
Yeah, my kid said that, too, though. She's like, she kind of looks good that way. I know, but we know the significance of the braid.
But, like, I forgot until I was like, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, back to Rand. So, he encounters High Lord Turok and his guards, and Turok sees that he has that heron marked sword and then challenges him to a duel. But Rand, like, with so much ease, he like dispatches the group with the one power, right? Like, it was too easy, and I remember saying it in the first time we reviewed it. I was like, well, that was easy.
I remember we, like, made a comparison to this scene in Indiana Jones, which you hadn't seen, but I have, where they're like, you know, there's a guy, he's like, oh, this sword fight, and Indy just brings out a gun and shoots him. And then some of you guys were like, yeah, that's actually, like, really accurate, like, appropriate. So, yeah.
That was so funny because you think, like, this is big, scary guy, and it's going to go on forever, and just
and he's like, ha, with the swords.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so, Egwene. Rena, she's getting Egwene ready for battle, and she tries to defy her, and then that's when she cuts off her braid as punishment. And then the Damani are taken to the watchtower that's overlooking the ocean, and then they're forced to attack the invading White Cloaks. Okay, at this point I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? But then at first Egwene is doing, she's attacking, but
she sees the White Cloaks, who she also dislikes because the whole child Valda.
So she's like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, but then she also, I think, realizes that she's getting all these innocent people
civilians,
at the same time.
So then she refuses to do that.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, so then Rena's like, well, I'm going to cut off her hands then. But then she's interrupted by the White Cloaks, like, striking them, in which they kill other Saldam and Damane.
A bunch of them are like I forgot, I didn't even realize that's how. It seemed kind of anticlimactic this time to me. I thought this whole thing went on much longer.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, okay, so a bunch of rocks killed a bunch of them. Egwene survives.
And
Rena survives. And it's because then it's just kind of like the two of them.
So, like, what do we do now?
Okay, let's showdown.
Yeah, it's interesting because everybody else, right? It's reduced to rubble, and it's...
Yeah.
I don't remember that the first time. So, Ishamael is... angry, and he's saying that he's not ready, Rand is not ready, and then he won't yet choose the side with the dark, but Lanfear says no, like, he might never be ready if left to his own devices, right? So they have their little, like, dark side moment.
Yeah, little, like, infighting.
Yeah.
Right?
And then as a last-ditch effort, Ishii goes to Padden Fane, and he tasks him with pushing Matt over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he instructs Sarath and, I don't know how to say it, Alwyn, to take the strongest Damani to the ships and then wait for his signal. Okay, so we're getting everybody positioned.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The chessboard. Yeah. Lined up.
Right. And then Lanfear, meanwhile, continues her own plotting, which she always does. She goes up to Bail Damon and enlists him to dispose of the Coindir.
Which is the seals.
Seals after the battle's over, yeah. So that the remaining Forsakens cannot be awakened. She's like, I don't want anything to do with them.
Yes.
That is so funny to me for some reason. Well, because of the last scene. That's why it's funny. All right, Padden Fane. Padden freaking Fane is what I've affectionately always called him. He locks Matt in a room with the dagger. The dagger, Shadar Logoth. So he struggles to resist the temptation, right? But then ultimately he constructs a spear out of the dagger without even touching it.
So smart.
I don't understand.
I know.
Yeah. And then he uses it to cut through the door and escape. And I just have so much satisfaction seeing a little Padden Fane run.
I know.
Like, just
fraidy cat.
Scurries away, yeah. So then he fights his way through the guards and he's in the city. Yay! Okay, Nynaeve. So she has to put on the clothes of the Saldam and that she collared. Seta, I think her name is. And then she uses the Dame de Force Seta to tell them where Egwene will be taken. Elaine, though, is visibly upset by the viciousness of Nynaeve which I don't remember paying attention to, but, like, a lot of people say that Elaine is their favorite character, and I'm seeing a side of her, I'm noticing, it was there always, I'm noticing a side of her that I never saw before, and I can see why.
Yeah.
Like, she just seems like this demure, sweet, powerful, strong woman, and I think it is. I think she's very admirable. And I like that she wasn't just like, yeah, get her, you know?
Yeah. No, she's very, like, she has this, like, prestigious position, and she tries to, like, carry it, but then it's very endearing how she does it. And then, the way that she was taken aback by Nynaeve's, I don't know, the way she was, you kind of, like, respected her.
Ruthless and right.
So you kind of saw like how she might be as a ruler. She wouldn't be like a tyrant, like more of a gentle ruler or more merciful,
just like,
maybe. But also, it told me something about Nynaeve too, because that's also was not very like her.
Yeah,
and like
interesting.
was she like
acting out of passion
to do what she needed to do? I don't know, because you never see her like that. She's very, like...
I mean, we got Egwene on the line here. You know, Egwene, like, that's, like, you know... she knows she has to protect her, and she knows that they're not doing great things to her. So maybe it's that passion that comes out of her.
How else was she going to get all the information that she needed? So.
She had to be that way, right? So they force her... Well, Nynaeve forces Seta to go through the city, but then they're attacked, and then she dies. Yeah. And then it also results in Elaine getting an arrow through her leg. And even though Nynaeve tries as much as she cannot channel, so she has to just push the arrow through Elaine's leg instead. Woo.
Well, why couldn't she, like, I mean, I don't know, at this point I felt like she should have bonded with Elaine more and felt like the emotion enough to save her like she did to save Lan.
I know, no big emotions here. No.
Oh my gosh.
She just can do it.
I also thought the whole collaring of was kind of anticlimactic. Yeah. Because I thought maybe at least get to like use the power a little bit, you know. So
that's interesting. That's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's check in with Perrin, everybody, because we love Perrin. Yes. After telling Hopper to wait outside Falme for safety, he marches up with Aviendha, Bane, and Chiad, right? So then they see loyal Inktar and Masama, which I'm like, wait, I forgot you're super handsome too.
Oh, he's pretty hot, and he's alive.
He's alive and well. So Loyal holds the Horn of Valyr, right? Which was given to him by a lady from Cairhien.
That was Selene, right? Lanfear / Selene.
Oh
I think
God.
Why was it? She was in as Selene, so they don't know that it was a Forsaken.
Yeah.
Right?
But he still doesn't want to leave the city without Egwene.
Right.
Loyal.
Oh, I know. Good for you. I love his whole speech. Like, this will summon the heroes of yesterday, but we're the heroes of today. How cute are you?
Just the way he talks, his demeanor,
that
his
deep
cadence,
voice,
everything.
It's very soothing.
Yeah, but Inktar, on the other hand, he argues that the horn is the bigger priority instead of Egwene, and that they need it to win the last battle. The last battle. All I hear is about the last battle.
I remember when we first watched this, you already were suspecting that Inktar was a dark friend. But
because of the dark social, and there was a Shinarian like skirt.
But did you in this rewatch see any suspicious activity? Like, not at the social, but afterwards. Like, I didn't.
So there was something where they came upon the Shinarian, and then they went to like the dead one, and then he wanted to bury it. No, is that another season? Know. I swear there was something that I was like, wait, but this happened. And that could be evidence to prove, but not a lot. No.
Yeah, like we knew there could be a Shinarian, right? But why
Like, it didn't have to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. I don't remember
I don't know either. But I mean,
don't know. But I know that you all revealed it after that. Yeah. Actually, in the books, he is.
Yeah.
Like a dark friend, and then he feels bad.
And that's why he sacrifices
and
himself.
And he dies trying to help them escape with the horn.
No.
But you're right. I know there was something. I wouldn't just be like, I know it.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know. I kept rewatching this time to try to find it, and I couldn't really find it.
I got to rewatch our
original.
Yeah. Review. Okay, interesting. I just remember being. I don't know if I was sure, but I felt like that was my biggest culprit for who the Shinarian person was. Okay, Matt. So yay, he reunites with Perrin and the IEO.
He's like, can they fight?
Jeez Louise, that's
how cute
hilarious. And he agrees to take the horn to Rand, and he knows where, wherever Egwene is, that's where Rand is, right? So on the way to the tower, he's blocked by the soldiers, and then having no other way to get up there, he's gonna blow the horn.
I mean, if you're trapped, you might as well try.
I get it. And in one of my favorite sequence of shots of all of Wheel of Time, it is this big time slows.
Yeah.
It's near standstill. Ancient heroes of legends and Uno's there, and they're all there, and they just appear, and the whole, just all of it like gives me goosebumps when I watch it. It just seems really powerful.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And he's like, I remember. Oh, man.
They say they fought beside him countless times, and so he's a hero of the horn.
What Ishtar showed him with the tea was a lie, because he's father of lies. But I remember when we were watching him drink the tea and seeing all the images, we're like, oh.
I know.
That was him trying to turn him to the dark, making him want to, like, end the suffering, too.
Right.
But it wasn't true.
Ishi. Yeah. Well, anyway, so then the group, they fight the Shanshan.
Yes.
All is well. Good job. But it was really cute. I remember in the comments saying, like, this was such a big deal when he blows the horn. And anyway, so he hands off the horn, and then Perrin encounters Eamon Valda.
Ugh.
And then Hopper arrives, and he attacks Valda to protect Perrin, but he's killed by freaking Jeff from Bornhole. I hate you so much.
It didn't, like, just let him be, you know? Like, it was too late.
And then you see a spirit float away.
I know. That was really beautiful.
The goodest boy, as you guys call him. Oh, my God.
The goodest boy.
I know. Perrin's eyes turn gold, and
they connect. But that means they're connected forever.
It's true.
So we're going to see him in, like, the visions.
Capacity.
We're going to see him in, like, the visions.
Hopper's okay.
I think so.
Yeah. In a fit of rage, he kills Jeff from Bornhold with an axe, with his son Dane watching.
This is going to lead to bad stuff in the future, very obviously.
Well, I think somebody confirmed in one of those posters that's Dane Bornhold. Padden Fane back there in the Dark Ones poster. So he's coming back.
He wants revenge.
But then would he be a part of like the whole war, Trolloc?
Oh, God.
Is he going to fight with the Trollocs and Padden Fane? What? Okay. Sorry, I just had a moment. Okay, so wait, is that what it is? Like, okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So where am I? Egwene and Rhaena. So they emerge, right? And
from
also,
the rubble.
Just the two of them. Also, some of the most satisfying scenes, right?
Yep.
Egwene picks up one of the fallen collars from a dead Damane and places it around Rhaena's neck.
And Rhaena tries to be all like, oh, that's not going to work. You can only put that on women who can channel. And Egwene's like, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I loved that moment so much.
She like tells her like you were too weak. Like they couldn't even sense that you were channeling.
Yeah.
Like you, so she sticks it to
puts her down at the same time as corrects her.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Kick her while she's down.
But it's okay in this case. Usually we don't like that.
No, typically I don't.
But in this case, all for it.
Yeah. So she tortures her, which I should never condone torturing.
But when she tortures her, she tortures herself.
Yes.
But the thing is, Egwene's unbreakable. She can handle way more pain than most people. She's already proven it since way back when she survived the breakbone fever. And then whatever Rhaena put her through. And now she just has to withstand Rhaena and then she could stop.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, she does leave Rhaena to die. And she's dead. She's gone. Goodbye. Good riddance.
It's okay.
Anyway, so obviously when Rhaena dies, Egwene is free. And then she collapses just as Rand arrives. And then he explains that he wanted to save her, but he realizes that she didn't need it.
Oh, I love how he said that too.
Oh,
like acknowledgement, you know?
It's amazing, yeah. So, when Rand and Egwene are about to leave, they're cornered by Ishi. And Egwene tries to attack him with the one power, but then he knocks her unconscious, so...
Yeah.
Does she know who he is, or like how bad he is, or
she's never powerful? She hasn't had any encounters with him, right? That's her first time.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder if in the book she. Okay, I don't know. So then he sends a signal of fire in the sky. And
that's for them, the Shanshan to gentle him. No, not gentle. Shield, yes.
One of them?
I'm trying. It's
that's
shield.
What they're doing.
You're right. It's shield, the temporary one.
Right.
They'll only gentle him after. Like another thing happens. Like another signal or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's the final.
Yes. Yeah. Right, everyone? So, Ishi's taunting Rand, and he's comparing him to the previous Dragon Reborn, and saying that he's always trying to be so honorable, which will inevitably result in failure. And then he tells Rand if he continues fighting, he'll turn them all dark, just like he did the last time. Do you think he's just like, are you spewing nonsense? Like, what does that mean to Rand?
Is he trying to make him protect his friends from turning dark.
Yeah, I just don't know. Friends like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, I can't do anything.
Yeah. Anyway, so one last time, he's like, come on, Rand, join our side. And he's like, no, I'm
He's
good.
like, never.
That's not going to happen, yeah. So then Matt rushes in, and he throws a spear at Ishii. Only, for it to go through the illusionary force. Yeah. And then pierce Rand.
Dang it. Just like the vision that Min had.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. So then, anyway, it's not going well. And then at what point? Oh yeah, Elaine will eventually come and stabilize his wound, and then that's when we get the like huge moment. Well, I thought it was
so
a huge
cute.
Moment
It's a little big moment. It's
a little big moment.
Oh, it was cuter even the second time around, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm Elaine.
I have to mention, in the distance, we do have Lan and Moraine, who recognize Falme in the Shanshan fleet. They see him in the distance, so they're like, "Oh, it's going down, right?"
Yeah.
And then, does she realize there's like a shielding weave being channeled? Yes. So then Lan's like holding off the Shanshan while she...
Well, Lan's trying to say don't do it because what if there's innocent people on the boat? And that's when Moraine has to do one of her usual like big statements of like, I don't care how many innocent people have to die. Like, we're protecting Rand.
That's true.
So, yeah. So I guess, I don't know if they are 100% sure what's happening.
Yeah, but she's just trying to disable the demonic, right?
She knows the shielding's happening.
Right.
Right? But she doesn't know who else is on those boats. There's a lot of boats there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So obviously Matt is like horrified by what's happening. And then Egwene channels a shield. I guess she's like trying with all her might.
She got a strong one going. It's working.
Yes. And then she's worn down, but then Perrin arrives with Uno's shield because he does at one point encounter Uno.
Yes.
And then I guess like all this stuff working together makes Egwene's, I don't know, makes the power stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she does hold back Ishii, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's working.
And then Nynaeve and Elaine arrive. That's when we get the cute little moment with Elaine. And then, I don't know. The shield on him drops. Moraine dispatches the Shanshan fleet.
And then Rand's free.
Steps forward, surrounded by the one power.
Yeah.
And then he basically, Ishii at that point just accepts his fate, right?
Yeah. Well, doesn't he like get him with, what did he stab him with? Did he get stabbed? Is it with the Matt's thing? I don't remember.
The sword, right? Whose sword?
I don't know. Is it his own sword?
The heron?
Is it the heron?
Blade?
But does it disintegrate or something? I feel like, yes. Like it.
Oh, he does. And then he has that heron.
Oh, yes. Yes. So it is his own sword.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we got it. We got there.
Yes. But I thought I saw the sword like also kind of like get smaller. I don't know if it's magic. I mean, it's clearly an important sword because like Lord Turok mentioned it. Like, how do you get to earn that sword? Like, I thought he just got it from his dad. But maybe it's more significant than that. I don't know.
Has to be.
Yeah. But I swear I saw
it. They talk about it a lot.
I saw it get
all talk
like
about
kind
it a
of, I thought I saw it get smaller, like it got disintegrated, but maybe it comes back. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things.
No, I think you're always like so observant and you put the stuff together so well. So yeah, I think you're right. I just forgot that detail. Yeah. So Moraine, she channels to create the fiery dragon that wraps around
the prophet, or with the proclaiming himself.
Yes. Yeah. So then Falme's like, oh, here we are. This is our guy.
Everyone's happy.
The Aiels are like, Karn. And
yeah.
I love the shot of the 6 of them at the top of the tower with like, they probably use a drone or something. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And it's just it's beautifully done.
But I know. I really like it too. I like that Elaine's with them. Because she's not the 5. She's now their 6.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean,
she's a big deal. She's a big deal in this series.
Yes.
So we do have a slyly smiling Lanfear down below who's like, yeah, we did that. Yeah, we did that. And
then, she wants that to happen too.
Yes.
Yes.
So then she returns to her room to obtain the remaining seals and give them to Bail Damon for disposal. But someone's waiting for her.
Creepy little thing.
This is where we meet Moghedien.
Yeah, with her little burnt fingers.
In the rubble. Yeah, with all the smashed seals, burnt fingers. Love that. Yeah.
And she's like doing like gooey web stuff.
And she traps her in a web.
Yeah.
Lanfear. And this is like one of the very few times we see Lanfear shaken, right? And like she's scared of her.
Yeah.
Because I thought Lanfear was supposed to be the most
Exactly.
feared Forsaken. So, because, I mean, that's what she was trying to do, was like trap them there forever, right? She doesn't want them to come
She doesn't
out.
want them out at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ishshi freed her.
And
the other
all of
Forsaken.
them.
So
how many are we going to encounter in season 3? That's what I want to know.
I know. That's a really good question.
Right? Is it just like one main one per season? Like one additional one per season until, however many seasons we wind up getting of the show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And she kind of like pokes at Lanfear saying, like, those 2 rivers people, they belong to me and the other Forsakens, and I'll do what I need to do. I'll harm him and his friends if I have to. I mean, like, she has no qualms about it, right?
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Then she disappears, leaving Lanfear looking a little shaken up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end.
I know. So crazy.
What this really means is there's nothing left to see except the season premiere.
Yeah, which is like in a few days.
Season 3. In a few days, because we're going to watch it.
Live on March 8th thing. I mean, we might get a little What Wednesday nugget, final What Wednesday.
Right before
Will it be
that?
Final? Because maybe there'll be another final before the episode 2 and 3.
I don't know.
We have a lot of content coming up in the next 2 weeks.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
We have a lot of work to do. And of course, we still have the Book Reading Brothers are going to make a little appearance on a little episode. And we have some questions for them. Thank you for everybody that submitted some. If you haven't already, please do. And just look out for that video, because that'll be within the next couple days. Thank you so much for being here, everybody, and for watching along with us. And we will definitely see you soon. Bye-bye.